During this project, a group of students from Haitansta College of Science go on a journey all the way to Japan to find out more about Netsuke, small ivory figures on display at Hartlepool Art Gallery. What did you think of the objects when you first saw them?
Weird.
Why?
Not something that you see every day.
The objects.
They were all like new and falling apart.
Amazing, because they were so detailed and because they're so old. Like how they actually did them.
And didn't they used to be like fashion icons? So it's a bit strange.
There used to be belt buckles, didn't there?
Yeah. So because they were so small and detailed, like every little bit had a detail on, even like the bottom what you didn't see had a detail on.
What did you think when you first saw the objects? Like, when we got them out?
I thought they were really interesting, but when you just told us they were worth like that much money,
For what
it just didn't seem like that.
I like looking at the detail on the mini Netsukes.
What was the most interesting bit about them?
I liked how
detail.
the
Detail
on
definitely.
even when you turn them over.
every part of the statue had a
yeah.
detail to it, like no matter where it was.
It was just really weird how that something so small could have had so much care and detail put into it.
He must have used a needle or something to put the detail on.
Or did you like the drawing bit?
Yeah, I like that because usually we draw landscapes and stuff, so it was nice to draw something like a little ornament. We could pick out which bits of it we wanted to draw as well.
It took a lot
Yeah, I
of
liked
concentration
Yeah.
as well.
It was fun. So.
That was good as well.
Yeah,
But it was like
it was
quite- It was
hard.
hard. Yeah, it was
Because you had
hard.
such a small object in your
Yeah, because it was like 3D and you were drawing on 2D, so it was pretty hard to get the detail.
I think the photograph was more helpful than what the
they were
statue
easier
was.
to, yeah.
Because the photograph's like 2D as well, so it's kind of like
Even.
yeah. Yeah.
Along here are a selection of prints from our woodblock print collection. As Netsuke developed from the 17th century onwards, at the same time you have this new art tradition. As photography became more popular, this art form became less popular. There are hundreds of them, and one of the ways it came to Europe is that hundreds of these prints were then used for packing ceramics and other imports into Europe. And so they arrived in Europe basically wrapped around dishes and things like that. And then people in Europe loved them, and they had a huge influence on the art movements particularly in 19th century France. Which is the other reason I wanted to get these out, because they're a fantastic crossover and point of contact. So there's a selection here of classic woodcut prints that might inspire you or give you some ideas in terms of animation.
Meeting the Japanese people and talking to them about the culture, why they came here and stuff like that, because it helped us understand what we were doing better.
It's not an interview, but they just prepared a couple of questions. Easy question.
Could you please tell us the story behind why you came to England to study?
Oh God, because my mum made me to. No, I don't know.
Could have been. So, Goa, why did you come over to UK asking you?
I want to speak English very well, and I want to study British history. but English people is very big, and they have many muscle. So it's a problem. Yeah. but we are small like he. Raw fish.
Tried any traditional British food?
Yeah, fish and chips.
Do you like
What does konnichiwa mean?
Hello.
At first it was dead awkward, wasn't it? Because like
Yeah.
all coming in talking Japanese.
Yeah, we were just like,
Are you talking about us? Yeah, but then Yeah, it was good when we went over to the thing that looked like a
University.
library. And that was good as well.
I liked reading the comics.
Yeah, it was good when we read them the opposite way to we did.
Do any of that today, so what we're going to concentrate on is silhouette animation, which is basically just cut out animation, 2D animation that you do under a camera, and you just sort of move it under the camera. As a general sort of thing, you'll be making a character and then using, you know, like the clip fasteners, the split pin fasteners, you'll sort of put them into each joint where the crosses are, and so that they can kind of move.
The stories behind Netsuke can be about anything really, to do with folk traditions, legends, religion and daily life in Japan over 250 years ago. That's when they were produced. Well, the task for the students here is to try and capture the essence of their figure story in the animation. And of course the tricky bit is to make the storyline short and concise, but still keep the necessary contents. The characters the students produce here by cutting out the silhouette figures are based on how the makers of their Netsuke imagined them all these centuries ago. And of course it is quite difficult to transfer a 3D figure into a 2D silhouette. The groups also need their creativity because the figures don't show all the characters that appear in the stories. Which, of course, to Japanese people who used the Netsuke in their time, all these characters would have been familiar. But for us nowadays, we need our imagination to fill in the gaps, so to say. Anything you didn't like at all?
Cutting out bit.
Cutting out bit?
Yeah, like the knives and that, couldn't like them.
Yeah, using the knives.
Which part of the project did you like best?
The animation bit.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I like making the video and eating the food.
Which part of the project did you like best?
Animation.
The animation, why?
Definitely. Meeting the Japanese people.
Oh yeah, I just like both of them really.
Yeah.
What did you like best about the animations?
When we like moving them and stuff, getting the concentration properly, because like a good laugh and everything.
Yeah.
How did you like the animation today?
Oh, that was really good. It was good to see like how your like drawings and stuff could come to life in a film. And
Yeah.
It's good experience, yeah.
it was
I didn't used to
very
like animation, I only liked drawing people, but I like doing that.
good. Yeah, I like animation now. I didn't used to.
Yeah, I discovered that I like a lot of things that I didn't think that I liked.
Yeah.
Absolutely great. Why did you like the animations best?
It was fun, looking like you're doing it and then like looking on the screen.
Mama, you've made that.
Yeah.
I thought you just looked through museum and read things.
Looked at artifacts, but you feel special when you get to.
Be selected for these things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very privileged.
Privileged, that's the word.
So
Thankful.
Yeah. Very thankful. Privileged.
So will you go and get your family to come along to the art gallery and have a look at your stories, which will be in the museum?
They'll be so proud.
They will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really proud of me.
I'm my nana, she can't wait.